Well, I wanted to live stream today to let you join in on the process of editing my radio show. We had a good launch that released that music the other day, and it was a lot of fun. And so, wow, this thing's about to fall over. So adjust our mic stands here and do little things like that, but really here in a little bit we're just going to get into recording it as I do. And I thought I'd just live stream while I'm doing it because I don't have enough live streamings. And even though this isn't super interesting, but there's Kitty back there, it's something that's fun to do, and I might as well just do it and hang out. And if y'all want to talk or ask any questions or whatever, we can do that as we go. I think I got, the chat will show if anything comes up. So let me see here. Top chat, live chat, all chat messages visible. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. See if anybody joins in. In the meantime, welcome to Radio IDL's. This is the home studio, and let's get into doing. This is going to be episode 25 for me. And I got my reading glasses on. All right, so I'm using the program Audacity, and then I go through my songs and I put my list together. And I'll put my list together in Spotify. So we're gonna start off with our little intros, and then we'll edit down as we do. I don't think she wants to be in there, so down a little bit. Alrighty, here we go. Check. Test 1, 2. All right, let me just think. Hello, what's up, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Gray Zone. We're listening to The Gray Zone. My name is Nathan Gray. This is Radio IDL, and you're listening to The Gray Zone, playing soul to punk, country to funk, and everything in between. We got it all right here on The Gray Zone. And boy, oh boy, did we have a great New Year's episode. I'm thanking so many of you listeners who participated in our listener contributed show. Thank you so much to all the people who participated in our listener contributed show. However you say that word. Contributed. So we're back to our regular programming this week. And as we do every time, we're going to start off with something funky like we do. This is D-Train. I got to have the tracks pulled out a little bit better here. This is D-Train with You're the One for Me from 1981, and you got it right here on Radio IDL. Here we go. I realized at some point everybody was saying, let's go. So I stopped saying, let's go. I said, here we go. All right, so as we do, we're gonna edit as we go. And I don't think y'all will be able to hear all this, but you know what I can do? I can make playback come through the speakers. Let's see if we do that right. It'll behave. Hello, what's up, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Gray Zone. We're listening to the... So, just trim as we go. Do one, trim it. Do the next one, trim it. And I cut out all that BS, all those breaths. Hello, what's up, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Gray Zone. We're listening to The Gray Zone. My name is Nathan Gray. This is Radio... I get very redundant in my intro. This is The Gray Zone. This is Radio IDL. I'm Nathan Gray. This is The Gray Zone. Host of The Gray Zone, Nathan Gray. This is Radio IDL, and you're listening to... The Gray Zone, like I just said again. But I don't know. And you're listening to The Gray Zone, playing soul to punk, country to funk, like branding stuff. You just say the name 3 times, and people will remember it. IDL, and you're listening to The Gray Zone, playing soul to punk, country to funk, and everything in between. We got it all right here on The Gray Zone. Alrighty. We got it all on UHF. We got it all. In between, we got it all right here on The Gray Zone. And boy, oh boy, did we have a great New Year's episode. I'm thanking so many of you listeners who participated in our listener contributed. That's not bad. I think I'm going to go with my first statement. Listener contributed. listener contributed in our... That sounds wrong, though. I don't think that's right. Let's see. Hold on now. Who participated in our listener contributed show. That was better. So many of you listeners who participated in our Yeah, we'll go to that one. A great New Year's episode. I'm thanking so many of you listeners in our listener contributed show. Thank you so... Wait a second, did I chop out the who? I think I chopped out the who. Thank you so much to all the people who participated in our listener contributed show. That sounds wrong too. In our listener contributed show. That's how it should have been. Contributed. Our listener contributed show. Oh God. What if I just skip that out altogether? So many of you listeners in our listener contributed show. Let's try this instead. We have a great New Year's episode. I'm thanking so many of you listeners in our listener contributed show. Let me see here. I think I chopped out. Who participated in our listener contributed. I'm going with that. I'll chop right down to the edge. Let's see. Did that work? Who participated in our listener contributed show. Thank you so much to all the... All right, that's good enough. Thank you. However you say that word. And our listener contributed show. Thank you so much to all the people who... And our listener contributed... So we're back to our regular... Well, let's see if we got at least the front part of it right. The listener contributed show. Thank you so much to all the people who participated in our show. Many of you listeners who participated in our listener contributed show. So we're back to our regular programming this week. Yeah, that's fine. And as we do every time we're... And as we do every time, we're going to start off with something funky like we do. This is D-Train. I'm going to have the tracks pulled out. Oh, I didn't know your name. I didn't know the name. This is D-Train. This is D-Train. This is the train. Funky like we do. This is D. Uh-oh. Where is it? This is D. There it is. Just cut. Wait a second. We're going to start off with something funky like we do. This is D-Train with You're the One for Me from 1981, and you got it right here on Radio IDL. Here, this is D. Here, this is D. Here we go. Alrighty. You know, one thing I've definitely finding to be true is there's nothing interesting about just watching somebody work quietly. So what I'm going to do is save these live streams for when I've got something to talk about and watch with you guys and share. Or interview with people, because right now I wouldn't watch this, and that's all right. Gotta know when to admit that sort of thing. So peace out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out a bit while I, do a little edit recording. But I think I'd be better off using this camera to record these bits to then later put together a segment. Peace.